Guys, welcome back to my channel. So this week we are looking at my Infinity Nikki account. So I've been playing Infinity Nikki since it launched, and at first I was really excited. I played it a lot, and then I had a little bit of a slump because the content was just a bit childish for me. So I stopped playing it for a bit. A couple of the patches I played a little bit, but there was one particular, I think it was the patch not before the Tears one, the one before that, where it was very childish, so I didn't play any of that. And I tried to get as much done in the last patch as I could. I think this is patch 1.8. I'm not sure, can't remember what patch we're on. Let me check. So we've just had an update, and I thought this will be a great time to record my account progress before I get too much of this patch done, because I want to include this patch in my next update. Yeah, so we are on Infinity Nikki 1.8. So the 1.7 patch is the patch that is the last patch, and I did quite a bit of it. I did the main quest, which I thought was okay. So I completed the main quest for the last patch, and I did some of the tasks. I do find that there's a lot of the one thing I would say is there's a lot of things to do in each patch. And because I play more than one game, I literally haven't been I struggle to complete everything. So yeah, so we're in the new area here. So yeah, I struggled to complete everything, and every patch I'm like, yeah, I'm gonna work hard to get everything done so I can get enough pulls, because I don't spend any money in this game. Well, that's actually not fully true. Actually, I spend money in the game, like a couple of pounds. So I probably spent like on, when they give you like cheap outfits, which they claim is discounted when it's actually not. Obviously, that's a whole thing. But if I really like an outfit and it's only a couple of pounds, I'll buy it. So I have got a few that I've purchased from the shop that haven't really cost a lot. But as for things like, like a monthly pass and all that sort of thing, I haven't haven't indulged in anything like that. So I'm mainly relying, like, I haven't brought any pulls basically. When I'm pulling, it's free to play. So I don't really spend money, because nothing has come at me that to really want me to like spend any money, to be honest with you. And also I'd rather spend my money on Genshin Impact. I feel like I'm getting more value for money there. So anyway, because for me this is just a cozy little side game. It's not really unless there's something that's like, oh my god, I love that, like the outfit at the moment. So let's look at the current banner. So at the as you can see, let's look at my stats at the moment, because obviously this is an account kind of tour. So I'm on level 52, and as you can see all my stats there, 40% on the clothing 40% of clothing collection. So I own 829 items. I only own 6 cloaks for Momo, so I'm only 11% for that. And so yeah, so I haven't spent a lot of time playing this game recently. I was spending a lot of time before playing it. So, but this current outfit for the current patch and the main storyline, which you get when you do the event, the main quest or event quest or whatever it is. But I really like it. Look how I love the detail. I do love all the details in Infinity Nikki. I think it's premium, graphics in this game. And as much as people complain about the game, they are getting good quality content. I don't agree with the obviously the when they're not kind of being straight about pricing and things like that, and they're not being open and transparent. I think if they were more if you're more open and transparent, then obviously you're going to get more respect. And obviously people understand the quality of the game, the type of game that we're getting is a mixture of adventure and outfits and things. So there isn't another game out there. So this is the current banner, which I absolutely love the outfits. And I want to outfit preview. Right, so look at this outfit. I think it's stunning. I always love the oriental themes in games. I like it when they do different cultural themes, so we get to experience different cultures. Like this is absolutely stunning, you know. It's like they really outdid themselves with this patch, I think. Now, when I saw this patch, I was like, right, finally, we're getting some decent content. We're getting some adult content. We're getting some decent kind of outfits. I mean, some of the outfits are really nice, but a lot of them are just the same. But this is, you know, this is what we're talking about here. So, you know, this is gorgeous as well. Look at this, absolutely stunning. Look at the details on it. I just absolutely love it. This is the type of outfits that I would actually pay for to get. And obviously the ability, you get the dragon and you can ride around on it and everything else. So I'm really hoping to get this outfit. And this is the first time I've been like, I need this outfit, you know? Like, give me a good outfit with a use. Like, you know, I'm not as I've said in my other videos, I'm not in my 20s and I'm not a teenager. So I don't, you know, the dress up is nice, but give me some functionality to these outfits, you know? For older players, we want okay, give us a good outfit, but what does it do? You know, if I'm going to pay for this outfit, what does it do? Because there's a million outfits and there's only so many outfits that you can put on Nikki to run around in. And a lot of them, like if you're adventuring, I don't really put like ball gowns on her to run around to adventure. I usually just do like casual outfits because it fits more of the vibe of what she's doing. But yeah, no, this is stunning though. And I'm not complaining about the game. I actually, like I said, I think the game is well made. We're getting some stunning like graphics and, you know, quality. Look at the quality of this, you know. And all of this costs a lot of money. I understand. Like to bring this, it costs a lot of money to develop and bring this to life. So, you know, it's a shame that Infinity Nikki's getting a bad rep. But if they improve their transparency and in things, I understand they're thinking, oh, you know, we're producing all this and it's expensive and we got to cover our costs, but just be transparent. We will understand, you know. In this day and age, a lot of people understand about these things. So, you know, I'd like to see a bit more transparency with Infinity Nikki in their pricing and everything on the pools and things, because they're just ruining their own game. And I wouldn't like for it to be shut down, because this is a really, you know, really, I've got high hopes for this. This patch is really something, you know, this patch has been a big improvement. So let's look at this outfit preview. This is stunning. I mean, I personally, I know people love the tail. I think the tail ruins the outfit. But, you know, we're each to our own. I like the ears, you know. I do like the ears. But it's a stunning outfit, but I just think the tail's too much, to be honest with you. So I won't be pulling for that. This is a nice, simple outfit, you know. You could do a lot of, you could brighten this up, obviously, because we can dye the outfits now. So you could brighten this up a bit. I like the shoes and everything. So, yeah, this is stunning. And I love how colourful this is as well. It's beautiful. So, love that. And also, this outfit, I think they could have given it another use. The purification, like how many purification outfits do we have? Like, give this another use. This is a stunning outfit. I think purification, they could have given it something else. And I think a lot more people would have been a bit more interested in it. But, you know, all the cat lovers out there are obviously going to want to pull for this. Not saying I don't like cats, I do. I've had cats myself. So that's the current banner. Let's have a look at what can we do next. Let's have a look at my How best can I show? Let's have a look. Glow up. So we've got some, so we've got, so these are my outfits that I've actually got. I think this is the best way to show an overview of how the progress on some of these outfits. Now, I don't have a lot of outfits that are completed because I'm literally free to play on pools where it's pulling's concerned. So I have got, so far I've got one piece of the current banner, Tide of Tears, but didn't really get much. I did pull on that banner quite a lot. I didn't get hardly anywhere with it. It's really hard, obviously, to get all the pieces of outfits. Free to play, I don't think you're going to get very far free to play, like completing a lot of the outfits. You do have to spend money in this game to complete the outfits. So what I tend to do as a free to play player is, you know, when they give you the option to choose which piece that, you know, you want to prioritize on your pools, I always choose the dress or the main piece, basically, so that usually I get the actual dress, because that's what I want. You know, that's the main thing that I want. I want the dress. So we've got, let's just run through it. Yeah, so I've got one piece of the current one. I'm really hoping to get that. This might be a time where I break my free to play just to get this outfit, only because it looks good and there's a specific function for it that is unique to the game, like that will aid me in the game. I can have fun with it. Purification, we've got outfits for that. The Sea of Stars, I didn't pull on this. I didn't really like it. The whole Sea of Stars, I think that's where I got burnt out. I didn't like the Sea of Stars patch because I didn't like the area. It was a bit dingy and it just felt incomplete. So I hate going there, and I just didn't pull for it. I think I just got these because I was pulling on a different outfit. As I said, I got the gloves on this, and that's it. I think, yeah, did I just get the gloves? Well, I got a couple of things from there. The Crimson Rhapsody, I did like this. I think I got the dress. Let's see how much I got from there. So I got, you can't really see oh, here we go. There we go. So I got the dress, and I got the wrist decor, and I got the bow, and I got the earring. So I got enough of this outfit to the point where I can actually wear it, you know. So it didn't really matter. Timeless Melody. What did I get? Didn't even get the dress on this. I think I only got so I just got that. Yeah, hardly even got that. I didn't really pull on this, I don't think. And I loved the mermaid one for the Sea of Stars, or the Snowy Ballad. I can't remember which one it was, but not the Sea of Stars. It was the other patch, I think. So we've got Snowy Ballad here. I wanted all of this, but I wasn't willing to spend money. But I got luckily I got the bottom and the tops, and I've got the evolutions. I'll look at the evolutions. So yeah, we've got all of that. So I'm not going to go through every single one, as the video is going to be really long, but we can see here, this is a complete, so we got, this is complete, and I think the ones where I've completed like the quest related stuff, this is the Wishful Arosa, so I've done that. I need to level it up fully, and this is from the standard banner, which is nice. So I've got that, and so obviously we've got this one. I do like this little outfit. I do wear it sometimes to adventure in. I think it's cute, but it's not this colour though. I've got an evolution. I think it's the blue one. So as you can see, I've got this one. I wear this as well. My daughter, I've got a 7-year-old daughter, and she loves to dress up Nikki. So I'll say to her, oh, can you dress up Nikki for me because I want to do some adventures today. So she does play a little bit of the Infinity Nikki, and I do let her mess around with dressing up Nikki. She does some pretty good outfits. Like, she's got more imagination than me. Obviously she's 7 and she's very into like dressing up and fashion. She loves clothes, so she does a pretty good job of doing her outfits. I've even done some of the pictures with outfits that my daughter's done. So yeah, I love to see the creative ways that she can dress Nikki up, basically. So this outfit, I do like it. I like the dress on this, but you can't really see it. Anyway, I like that one. And then so we've got quite a few here, as you can see. We've got some that are complete. We've got quite a few that are completed, and we've got quite a few that are not completed. So that is my completion. Well, I've completed what outfits are completed and what's not. My Eurekas. So we've got Eurekas here. So I've got, this is my Eureka situation. So I've leveled up a lot, all of my, so when I get new Eurekas, I try to level them to the highest level. So as you can see here, I've worked on my Eurekas quite a bit. I was actively collecting them. I do need to get some more. But as you can see, I've leveled them up, and then obviously then they evolve into different colours and things. So I've done quite a bit of work with those. So these are that and the feet. So we still have we've got some that could be levelled. So that's my Eureka situation. Then we've got my, what should we look at now? My mirror crown stuff. This is where I'm at with the mirror crown, Wishfield styling contest. I haven't actually done these for a while. I need to, so where I haven't really been playing, what I have been doing is going in daily and collecting and just collecting bubbles. So I've got loads of bubbles because I need to glow up quite a few pieces of clothing so I can pass the stylist challenges. Oh yeah, this is what we need to look at as well, my fractions, because I did work hard to do the fractions. So Floral Wish, all my Floral Wish ones are done. Breezy Meadow, all done. This one's all done. Wishing Wood is nearly done. This is why I need to, Sovereign of the Fresh. I can't beat Sovereign of the Fresh. The outfits are just not slaying. So yeah, we need to get the Sovereign of the Fresh done, and then I would have done all my fractions. And then courses. So this is how I'm doing with all my courses. And then what else? This is how I'm doing with my compendium. So I've got full, as we know, because we saw my stats. This is the situation. So let's have a look here. Heart of Infinity. So yeah, we are doing a good there. What else? Not the Mirror Journey. Is it the Mirror Journey? No, but we will collect in case I don't actually do anything in Infinity Nikki today, might as well just collect all our bits and bobs. Oh, quests. So I've completed all the main quests, and we've got this one, obviously, because it's the 1.8 quest. So I'm working on this at the moment. So I've done quite a lot. I've got to fight this boss. So this boss, oh my God, I'm having such a problem at beating this boss. It's all due to me changing my controller, and in Infinity Nikki, it doesn't let you change the keys. It doesn't let me change the key, like what button on my controller does what. So I've managed to change it in all my other games so that the main buttons that I use are the same. But in Infinity Nikki, it won't let me change it. So I can't get, so when I'm doing things like fighting the bosses and all that, I'm pressing the wrong buttons, and I'm not being able to beat this boss. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to have to get my old controller out because it has the buttons in the way that I need them to be, to get this bot to fight this boss. And as soon as I've fought this boss, then we can finish up the story. But at the moment, I'm having a problem getting past the boss because of my damn controller. I'm pressing all the wrong buttons. I'm not dodging quick enough because I'm confusing myself with the buttons. It's just a whole mess. So one thing Infinity Nikki needs to do is let you have more like put some more controller support in, so we can adjust our buttons. If we change controllers, we need to be able to realign the we need to rebind, that's the word I think it is, the buttons, so they don't have that function. So it's causing me a problem when I'm playing all the other games, and I come to Infinity Nikki to play the game and all the buttons are messed up. So now when I'm playing for Uncle, so now what I'm going to have to do, like I said, is get my old controller out and play only Infinity Nikki on my old controller, so that I can actually, so I'm not in a whole pickle. So I'm actually going to test that out today. So yes, I didn't even finish looking at the quest. Hold on. So we're doing that. World quests. We've got 3 left to do. These will lead on to other ones. I'm sure there's more world quests than this, but at the moment, this is what's currently in my little roster. Random quests. Usually I'll come in here and I'll blitz random, because one thing I do like about Infinity Nikki, they don't waste time with these things. There's not drawn out like some of the other games that I'm playing. These are nice and quick. Like, I go in here sometimes and I'll spend an evening blitzing through all of these quests. So so I'll do areas. So as you can see, I'm up to Breezy Meadow now, nearly finished Breezy Meadow. And then I'll just spend like an evening and I'll blitz through all of these as well. And then I will, so we just got a few. So I haven't done these areas. So yeah, these are quite easy to get through. So when I want to just do something chilling, like these are quite relaxed to do. I love doing these especially if like I'm really tired, or I just want to not do anything too too intense. So that's why I save these up for times when I just need to just do some monotonous things like that. Very satisfying. So I'm doing quite well on my quests, and then I've got my random ones, which I think I'm up to a good point, and I've got some stored up to do. Let's have a look at this. So we've got some little, I think this outfit is fused out there. So I don't know, you can turn it. So these are some of the pictures that I've taken. Cute. I like that one. That's from the quest. I took that. A little outfit. I just screenshot. If I did I screenshot? Yeah, sometimes I screenshot as well. When we're doing like the Tears main quest, I screenshotted quite a few scenes in that, because you don't get to relive them. So I'd advise, if you're playing these type of games and you've got some really good quests you're enjoying, screenshot some of the scenes so you can remember them. This is obviously my profile picture that I did. So that's that one. I think that was just, I don't know. That was just for a quest. That boss, oh my God, do you know how many times that I fought this boss to beat it? But I'm sure what the Infinity Nikki does is, when they see that you can't get past the boss, like I play Genshin Impact and I fought so many bosses and fight all the time in that game and other games, but for some reason in Infinity Nikki the bosses are more kind of like trickier. I know they are easy to beat, but you've got to put a bit more thought into how you go about beating the boss. So yeah, I fought that boss a lot, and I'm sure they make it easier when they see that you're not that you're not getting anywhere with it. So that's that. That's the panda thing. Little Momo. I think I took that. So yeah, these are some, that's a nice one. The memories. Yeah, so I know this was the patch I was thinking, oh my God, like how, are we in nursery now? Come on. That's pretty. Yeah, so that outfit, love that outfit, slaying. My daughter did this one. See, this is where, I did enjoy doing this quest actually. Look at that. Oh, I love that picture. Yeah. So these are that's my little Momo album. Yeah, so that's my little Momo album. I actually enjoyed looking through that. So I think we've looked through all the pictures now. So I think let's have a look at mirror level. So like I say, I'm at level 52. It does take a lot to get to each level. So yes, it's been a slow grind. So I think that's it really. I haven't done much with I have not used this function yet. I just haven't had the time to put into all of this, and I'm not that interested, to be honest. I'm more into the adventure aspect of Infinity Nikki, like the decor. Like I'm so excited for when we get our own house to decorate. Like that's what I love. Like in Genshin, when I play Genshin Impact, I love the teapot. Like I spent ages decorating in there. So when we get our own island and things to do what we want with, I'm so excited. Like that's what I'm excited for. The whole dyeing thing, yes, it's a nice little feature. You can muck around with it, but that's something my 7-year-old can do. She can muck around with that. But me, I'm in it for the gameplay. I notice there's a lot of people that are in it for, obviously, they don't like doing the work in Infinity Nikki. They just want to sit and make outfits and do the dyeing. So we're all here for different, I think we're all, there's different types of players that are playing Infinity Nikki. There's the ones that are into just the outfit side of it. And because it's so detailed and high quality, I think people that are here for just the outfits and dressing up get a bit frustrated with the fact that they have to do all the work, the grinding to get things. And then there's the people that are in it for the adventure, like people that are coming from, say, like Genshin Impact and those sorts of games, are coming over for like the mainly to like enjoy the adventure aspect and the high quality graphics and stuff like that, with a sprinkle of the dressing up, which makes it a nice added bonus. So we've got a little I think there's a mixture of people that are playing Infinity Nikki, and that's quite interesting to see everyone's different perspectives. And I also think it's an age thing as well, like I've said, so yeah, like I say, like even my daughter who's 7 enjoys the dressing up and the stuff like that. So we, in this household, we've got Infinity Nikki's catering to to all aspects. Like my daughter does like to do a little bit of the event. I let her just run around as well, because obviously she likes that as well, but she likes the dressing up, so I just let her play around with that. But anyway, that's the end of my Infinity Nikki account tour. So what I will do is I will be doing, as with all the games I play, I'm just going to do a monthly update, because I want to track my progress in all my games. And if you're enjoying the content and you want to see I'm going to do separate videos. I did think about combining all the videos and just doing one video on all the games, but there's people that are just interested in, don't play all the games that I play, and maybe like Infinity Nikki, people just want to see the Infinity Nikki progress. So I'm just going to keep them separate. So there'll be a monthly progress update for Infinity Nikki, and so yeah, pop back next month to around the it's going to be around the beginning of the month. So I don't know actually, because I'm thinking I'm going to drop one update a week, just so that there's content going out once a week. So please like this video if you enjoyed it, and subscribe if you want to see my monthly update progress for Infinity Nikki and any of the other games that I play. So the other games, just so you know, in case it's your first time watching any content, is Genshin Impact. I'll be doing a monthly progress log. I did a whole account tour because I've been playing that for 2.5 years. So if you are a Genshin Impact player as well and you're interested in seeing my Genshin Impact account, check out the tour. I think I've put it as a featured video, so you can quickly just access that. And then I'm just going to do an update progress log for that. So this is my account tour for Infinity Nikki. I'll just be doing like a little update, talk about the patch and things like that for Infinity Nikki once a month. So I'm going to try to complete as much of the 1.8 patch as possible. Obviously, I'm interested in that, in getting that outfit. So tune in from in the next video to see if I actually did get the outfit or not, and we may actually have to dip into our little bank account to help us along with that outfit, you know, because I actually really want it. And then the other game that I play is Wuthering Waves. So and that's, I'm new to playing that as well. So if you're interested in Wuthering Waves, I'm going to be doing updates on that. And the other game that I've started recently playing is Disney Dreamlight Valley. And I love decorating. Like, I am a person that loves to decorate the interior of houses and everything. Like, I want to have a really stunning Disney Dreamlight Valley thing. So if you're interested in decorating in that, check out my Disney Dreamlight Valley content as well, because that's probably I'm so excited about that. So where everyone's excited about dressing up, I'm excited about decorating. So like Infinity Nikki, give me the house and the island, I want to decorate it. Like, love that. So yeah, so that's all the content that's going to be on this channel. So monthly updates on those. If there's any other things that I feel like posting on any of those stuff, I will do. But it's mainly just going to be, it's like a diary. I'm just keeping a diary of all the games and progress that I'm doing, because, you know, in my real life, I don't have other people to discuss these games with. I literally talk to nobody about all these games. Literally no one. The only person that knows that I play like that will interact with me in regards to games is my 7-year-old daughter. But other than that, I play these games and I don't discuss them with anyone. So where better to share all this is on my channel. So like I say, please like and subscribe, and I will see you in my next video. Bye bye bye.